Hi guys, welcome to Firefox Fairy. We are going to be getting some messages and seeing what's coming in. What do you guys need to know and be aware of at this time? I know somebody wanted me to post a crystals video. Explain more in the comments what crystals and what about. I mean, there's so many crystals. Do you want them for love? Do you want them for, there's many things. All right, angels and spirit guides. What's coming in for my viewers at this time? What zodiac sign needs a message? Signs Taurus, Aries, Gemini, Leo, Cancer, and Virgo. Same sign we got last time, which is North Node and Scorpio, number 12, 11, 7, 4, 3, and 2. All right, let's begin. I hope everybody's great, as usual. Let's begin, please. I want to light my candles. My green candle, like I said, did go out. And I got a new stand in here today for my desk. I did get a new stand. Doesn't want to stay now all of a sudden. There. But this is the stand I got. Very nice. It holds all my things. If you'd like a personal reading, check out my information on my page. It will be there. If you'd like to send me a gift, donations, I do have my email. Just message me. I also do make dreadlocks, so if you'd like to send me synthetic hair in the mail or any gifts, I would truly appreciate it, and I can make them and send them back. I make crystal sacks, all that sort of things. I make oil. I do have Sex, Love, and Me. It's one of my special oils. Purification, so for anything, anxiety, love, depression, courage, female libido, and that nature. Feel free to let me know, and I can certainly make you guys any oil you'd like. And my favorite color stone at this time is green sandstone. And a good stone for empaths to protect their aura is like blue sandstone, black kyanite, black tourmaline, onyx, jet. Amethyst is good for a pendulum if you are trying to connect with past on loved ones or any spirits, the spirit realm. All right, let's begin. Angels and spirit guides. What messages do we need to know at this time? What's coming in? This is called the Wizard Tarot. I got it from Spencer's in the mall. Yeah, we'll just go with the flow. Seven of Swords, the Chariot. What's coming in for my viewers at this time? General love messages. All right, the King of Wands. First card out, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Justice, Libra energy. And I did do my color cards. I fixed them, so I added more information. So I'll be pulling one of those, and we'll be pulling the overall energy. I just want to light my candles too, guys. I'm sorry. I've been really into the more candles, the better. Moonstone is really good for connecting to spirit realm and your intuition and your third eye chakra. So that, again, that's any moonstone, black moonstone, rainbow moonstone, peach moonstone. Labradorite is good for that. Angelite is good for working with, communicating with your spirits. And I did get some of my crystals out for fairy communication. This is the Storalite. They are very expensive stones, but they're shaped like a cross. And I have my Peridot, my Moldavite, and my Herkimer Diamond, as well as my blue sapphires, which attract and cleanse the energy from electromagnetic waves. The Moldavite's called the alien stone, so it actually can help you sense when outer world beings are near you, and those are good stones for, like I said, sensing if there is any fairy energy and whatnot around you. They are drawn to crystals, anything shiny, but like I said in the video earlier before this one, proceed with caution. What else is coming in? We have the Two of Curses, the Two of Cups. So it looks like someone's laying in bed scared. They could be haunted of ghosts, something from the past. We will dive into my oracle as well. Bumblebee jasper is a really good stone for happiness and overall well-being. It's like lemon balm, a herb, the happiest herbs of all herbs. And red muscovite is really good too for opening up your third eye and psychic abilities as well. It's coming in. All right, let's try and stay on track. So if you'd like to send me any gifts, like I said, donations, tarot decks on my wish list for the channel would be great. I would truly appreciate it. And if you're interested in more of the fairy realm, I would suggest this book. It has everything you need to know pertaining fire fairies, hearth and home, all of it. So sprites, pixies, all of that. All right, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So you're unsure of a route you want to take. Maybe something is really like feeling confusing at this moment. We have the Four of Swords and the Hermit. You've been spending on maybe too much time, you feel like, involved in one thing. Five of Cups at the bottom, Death, and the Ace of Swords, and you want to break free from that that pattern. I feel like something's draining you. We'll get more. I usually pull 9 for your energy, and then 1 overall, and then 9 for your person's, their overall, and then I do the energy between you guys, the overall energy. And then at the end, I'll usually do the advice and what you don't see coming. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Someone also has been looking, trying to spy, see what you're doing. Maybe this is a Page of Cups here. And also a Page of Wands, who's also interested in what you have growing. See those plants on both sides of this weird character? This is the Wizard Oracle. The Hermit. So yeah, you've been shedding some light to your inner problems lately. You just want some type of justice here. You want to feel relieved. You want some clarity. We'll find out more what that is. See how his head's buzzing, and he's like, ah. The chain balls that bind him around his ankles. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Curses here. So it seems like with that snake on the skull, somebody could be literally, we have the Chariot and the Death card, attaching or trying to do some spell work, bind your energy to them. I'm not sure why people do what they do, but yeah, we do have an enemy here. And I've been getting this nagging energy all night that something's wrong, like something's missing, and It was kind of worrying me. So I'm like, I need to get into the tarot. I need to see what, if any of you guys also feel that energy floating around, buzzing around. Let me know in the comments below what that's all about. I don't know. I've been thinking lately, like, it's like the end of the world. I don't know why. So, like, make every day count. Let me know if you feel the same way, too. We have the Sun, the Knight of Cups, and the Three of, the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. The Sun and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like if something were to happen, it would either be like an explosion or with the amount of electronics in this universe that we all use, with, the planet and between all the people, it would have to do with something like that, like a big wipeout. I did have a dream years ago. I was in my basement under the wooden shelves on the back wall, and I was under the wooden shelf. They were all empty and clear in my dream, though, and I was hiding under it, ducking down for some reason, and then all of a sudden it went blank, and I heard like a buzzing in your ear. So I don't know if that's a sign, like, of something coming up, like asteroids or the sun. A piece of the sun, I've been hearing, might break off and come to the earth and I don't know, explode it maybe, but it's kind of a scary thought if you think about it. We have the Six of Curses, the Six of Cups. Yeah, I mean, it's likely nothing's impossible. And everyone's like believing in the rapture and coming down, like Jesus coming down and taking the good ones up, and like aliens and Gaia, whatever, however you pronounce it. So yeah, I don't know what the hell that's all about, but who's coming towards my collective at this time? This feels like an end of a relationship where you guys still have a lot of love for each other, but you kind of know, like, I have a feeling the end of the world may be coming. This is kind of the same, like, inner knowing that it's just not, it wasn't written in stone. What's meant to, what's going to be is what's going to be. We have the Nine of Swords, sleepless nights, grieving, being alone. It's sad. A lot of us are alone, and we'll probably end up dying alone. So I don't know. I had that weird feeling all day long. Something like big and dramatic was taking place and shifting in the energy. The Star, Nine of Beasts, and the Knight of Curses. The Fool at the bottom. But I feel like an ending does bring new beginnings. I believe there's an afterworld. And some people are skeptical about, like, tarot. They think it's not good, or it's not in, God says, like, in the Bible, not to do tarot cards and just put your love and faith in Him. I'm still a believer in God. I still am Christian. So I don't know if what I'm doing, if it's bad or not, but my mom seems to think it is. I had a dream last night too, now that I'm talking about dreams, that she thinks I'm bad. She came out and straight said and was honest with me, yeah, you use tarot cards, so you're a bad person. Like, she said that to me in my dream, and I was like, well, at least she's being honest about it, but still, it's sad to think that, someone's going to define me overall of who I am as a person as being bad because I use tarot cards. So I guess that made me sad in my dream. It was sad in me. All right, let's get your person's overall energy. We have the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the World, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. This is someone you walked away from. They may be trying to rekindle this flame with you slowly. Knight of Curses, Knight of Cups. Could be any zodiac sign. We have Nine of Curses, Nine of Cups. Let's get more. We have the Queen of Curses and the Temperance. Yeah, this person might see you as very abundant, or you see them as abundant at this time. They also completed a major lesson with the world. King of Swords. Let's get one more. And the Queen of Swords. King and Queen of Swords. So we have a pair here. We have a couple. Let's get the overall energy between the both of you guys. When I'm done, when I put this stuff away, I want to pull on the energy that I felt and see if I can get anything from that. We have the Ace of Cups at the bottom, the Two of Cups, and Queen of Cups. These are all Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Let's see overall energy, please. The Tower. Okay, so it's weird that that card came out. Well, what I was just talking about. Anything else? What we don't see coming? The Ace of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. All right, someone may have had a lifelong partner, and now they are getting ready to move in with another spouse, or there's another woman here and the picture present with the two queens. And we have the Magician, Temperance, and Seven of Wands at the bottom of the Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, something still seems, feels off to me in this energy. We're going to pull. Let's get the overall energy. What's the energy that's going on in the universe right now that we don't know? The Sun and the Hangman. So if the world does end, we are to be at fault for blame. I feel like we pretty much hung ourselves with our own noose, if that's the case, because of electronics and pollution and everything bad for the earth, geographically speaking. What is the overall energy? What's going on right now in the universe? The Empress and the Tower in reverse, and we have death, transition, mortality, nothingness, and change. So, well, the Tower again, but it's in reverse. I don't know if that's good or bad. Empress is abundance, giver of life and fertility. Let's find out. I'm starting to feel a nervousness energy, shaky. The Tower in reverse, trapped by old habits. It may be time to dig out of your rut. And transition and change is important at this time. All right. I'm gonna pick these up really because I want to keep going with the energy. Pull more oracle cards and see where this reading is going to take us tonight. Thank you, angels and spirit guides. All right. Let's get my oracle deck. Angels and spirit guides. What is going on right now energetically around us in the universe? What do we need to be aware of? Do we need to know what messages at this time? Is there something that we should be concerned with? Is there something of concern with what's going on? The Wheel of Fortune, number 10, success, unexpected turn of luck, change of fortune for the better, new conditions, creative evolution within the laws of chance. Healing, rest, and recuperation. Justice, number 11, 10, 11. We have baby daddy, paternity test. Something happened in the fall a new home, stuck in the past, stubborn or childish, and intuitive. We have an intuitive, you're seeing through the fog. Justice will be done, balance is required, lawsuits will be won. Balanced personality demands elimination of excess baggage, wrong ideas, useless forms of education. We have someone returning from the past. No, it flipped, ghosted, not who they say they are, many masks. Somebody's a fraud, a fake, planning to secretly attack you. The Hermit could be a Virgo, a Libra, or a Sagittarius. Empress, we have Aries energy, and also we have Taurus energy. We have silent counsel, prudence, discretion, receiving wisdom from above, instruction from expert in your field. Attainment of goals, journey may be necessary to gain knowledge. And we have haunted, low vibe, skeleton in the closet, which I kind of sense that energy, like I said. MNO, first, middle, last initial. Monet, Monique, Mary. And I do have more angel cards that I had written down. So one angel and spirit comes through, I will clarifying the watch. High priestess, mystic, Virgo, intuition, inner knowing, wisdom, reproductive, subconscious, positive and negative forces. Virgin, daughter of the moon. VWX, secretly hating on you, energy vampire. And we have passed on ancestors are here and they say they love you. And new car. Some of you may have just gotten a new car or passed a major test, I'm hearing as well. Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. What else is coming in? What do we need to know worldwide, economically? The moon. Intuition, imagination, deception, unfoldment of latent psychic powers, unforeseen perils, secret foes, bad luck for the ones you love or one you love. We have rotten, good girl, going bad, and money inheritance. And when I got a date, when I was calling in my spirit guides, or no, I don't think that was that time, but when I got a date, it was May, I think it was 13th or 18th, was the day that if the world did end, that it would end. I think it's the 13th. It's coming in, angels and spirit guides. And a new moon in the summer. Someone may have done a death spell. Or in the fall, something to do with the fall, with a Libra. Haunted, sending bad demons or energies your way, entities. Some of yous are something to do with, they could have literally sold themselves or part of the sex thing going on. I'm not going to say the word, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. On a new moon, the star, insight, inspiration, hope, unselfish aid, good health, the gifts of spirit, great love will be given and received. So this is a really big time right now, I feel, where everything is going to be exposed and come to the light with the sex and the underground tunnels and all the corrupt things going on in the world. So it's really scary world we live in today, and it's really yeah, it's scary, it's sad, and it's hopefully all going to be exposed, come to the light. Maybe that's what we're undergoing, the fear energy going around. People are finally waking up to what's been really going on all along that we have had known nothing about. Spell work backfired and karmically connected, bind it or spell work. The star energy again on a new moon in Aquarius. Innocent, I'm getting like innocent people as well. We have no. And narcissist doesn't care who they step on, D, E, and F. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Secretly already married or has kids. failed attempts to stalk you. And fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, lies, truth being exposed about something. You get one more. Yep, the star energy came out. Missing a major piece to the puzzle. Karma. So somebody's going to start to reap the karma. Justice will be served here with that justice card. All right, let's find out what angels are with us at this time as well. Angels Zedekiel and Zuriel. Angels and spirit guides. I went on horoscope.com and I went down to I think it was your some question you go to the bottom of the site map and you do like ask your angels or a love thing, a true, I don't know, something on there, and it came up Archangel Angel. So I just kept going, click again, and to get new angels so I could write them down. Luck is in the air, wish upon your stars. And we have Angel Zedekiel. There's a gap in your life. He symbolizes abundance, wisdom, and kindness. Angel of memory, wealth, happiness, health. Important to fill that void quickly. Don't be afraid. And that's the justice card, because your future is bright. Don't be afraid. Your future is bright. There's a gap in your life, and you are on the right path. Expect gifts and kind gestures. 444. So you are protected. And love is in the air. Anything else? Angel Barakiel, the world. Don't take risks embarking on a new adventure. So take time. Take root instead of constantly moving. Use your intuition. So plant yourself where you are. Don't take any risks at this time. And love is in the air came out. And we have twin flames. And also a big thing that a lot of people didn't know about is the twin flame journey. I did meet my twin flame when I was younger, a kid. And most of the time, about probably 90% of the time or 80%, you're not meant to be with your twin flame in this lifetime. Because you guys are, when you die, you've been together in all your past lives, and when you die, you will be one soul again with your twin flame. But you guys help humanity, and you agreed to come to this lifetime to do the work before we even were born. So that's why a lot of us don't. But I did have, if you have any questions on that as well, the journey, and if you'd like me to do a reading for you guys and get in more depth and dig a little deeper, like I said, my email and all that's below. Angel Fuel, Phuel, fuel, going through anger, confusion, or anguish. She represents the movement of water and the moon, cools and calms, sacral chakra, the lover's card. And 1111, divine guidance, you are protected at this time. Angel Tuel, Tuel, strong charisma and ambitious, balance impulses. That's the devil energy. And Angel Hamiel, Archangel Hamiel, the sun, helps you deal with personal dilemmas, eye for detail, don't stray from the bigger picture. Something is being withheld or entirely absent. Consider careful what you need now. So consider carefully what you need now. So yeah, I was sensing that something was missing, or like a big energy of like fear and anxiety. So we'll keep going. So I ended up buying a long time ago this used deck. It was supposed to be the mushroom deck, and I ended up getting this deck instead. And it's gold foil. Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful, but only 44 cards came in this box, and it was opened and the box was ruined. So if you guys would like to send me on this beautiful deck, it's the gold foiled. Hopefully. So out of the 44, I am going to see what is going on with the overall energy in the universe. And then we'll keep moving on. Angels and spirit guides. What's going on in the world around us? What do we need to know? What messages? The Three of Wands to consider life as unique and delicate. And I feel like we have, in the beginning, when we came to this life, we had a mission to set out on. For some of you, it's like this is the time where you need to close up those knitted ends and resolve the issues and make forgiveness where needed. And if some of you need to repent, I feel like this is a time where we're going to be all coming together once and for all. I mean, if something does big worldwide happen like that, it's either going to bring us together for one of two reasons for that, or go out in humanity doing what we needed to do, and that was to heal and ultimately raise our awareness and get people who felt lost or they were in the dark or not awake, get those people on board so that they can graduate and revert to the other side, which would be to God and, you know, being whole again and being of the light here. So I feel like that was our mission all along, and it's taken us how many years to finally come together and figure that out. And the ones that don't and aren't ready are just going to end up being left behind, or they're going to stay behind, physically or metaphorically speaking. We have the High Priestess, the Magician, and the Three of Swords. Yeah. These are beautiful cards, guys. All right. We have the Fool. Yeah. Heavenly, beautiful energies. The Golden Gates. I'm hearing we're going to be met at the Golden Gates. So do what you have to do now. Repent, get baptized, lay those wands down. You don't have to carry the burdens around anymore. You will have God meeting you at his Golden Gates, if that's what you think is going to happen. For some of you may not believe that, but something in my bones is telling me. I mean, I've had dreams, and usually most of the time they end up coming out to be. I've had premonitions and hunches my whole life, and usually I don't get them for nothing, and they're never wrong, just like tarot cards never lie. All right? So just remember, stick to your guns. It's all about being real and authentic and sending that love. This is tonight's message, I feel like, is, like, I know I have a lot of things I could still repent for. I have a bad habit of stealing from stores. I'm a klepto. Don't ask me why. I am. And it's nothing I am proud of, or, you know, I'm actually really ashamed of it. And do I need to do any of that? No, I don't. But it's just, it's something in me that needs to be checked. It needs to be addressed, and it needs to be corrected. So I think that's part of this is my journey to be honest and forthcoming in order to be able to be forgiven for my sins. Everybody's story is going to be different. So yeah, fun little talking about me. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat and say I'm perfect and I don't have flaws, because nobody's perfect. Everybody has something wrong with them, or something they could be better on, or defy, you know, keep working on, like, you know, 8 of Cups, walking away. holding your head high, feeling no shame, and just, taking complete, full-on responsibility for yourself, whatever happened, your situation. No matter what feelings you may come across, like that moon there, that's something that had to be done here. Like, you had to shut a door, or you had to speak your truth, or you had to do something to make you own up and own that shit at the end of the day. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Swords at the bottom. We have the Temperance card, the Archangel. We will get after the energy and the wisdom, because I want to see what angels are with us. I want to see what messages they have to say, and how it's going to tie in, what it's going to say for being about what I just said. Like, there's your actions at the end of the day, and there's karma, and there's reaping what you sow. So I'm fully aware, and I'm fully, I guess, ready, or at least I admitted, that I was wrong, and that's the price I have to pay now. Whatever is going to become of it, I don't know. We have the Tower, the Knight of Swords. Maybe that's why I have been worried lately. Maybe that's why I've felt fear or guilty conscience, because it's gotten to a point where before it didn't bother me. Now I am a believer in God. Now I have to figure out, well, if it really is the end of the world and God doesn't take sinners, liars, cheaters, this, and the other things as well, that's something I'm going to have to repent about eventually, in order to be able to get to the other side, if that's what you believe in, if that's your religion, Christianity. The Hermit at the bottom. All right, so we got the Knight of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Death card, and the Six of Pentacles. Somebody is feeling really ashamed or left out in the cold. They're trying to manifest something solid, but right now it's just not happening, because whatever was started or needs to end and be finished here hasn't fully happened yet. So they're waiting it out. Got the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Let's get the overall energy for you. Or myself, whoever this reading's for. I don't know. I usually do it general. I guess my own messages could also resonate with me too and apply to me, right? So anyway, I hope everyone's great out there. The greatest advice I guess I could ever tell somebody, or that I learned, is learn through other people's mistakes. So we have the Queen of Wands. You're a caregiver. You want to be seen as a caregiver, or you're felt in that way, or you're seen in that way. So that's good. Five of Pentacles. But lately you've been feeling a little more under the weather than usual. You want to feel like you're wanted and needed, but even though if you're alone right now, if you're single, it's not like you need a person, but you want a person, but you are not letting it really get to you as much more lately in your head. Like, I think you come to terms with if you're not going to have love, or if I'm going to be alone, I'm going to be alone. And that's that. There's nothing nobody can do to change it or stop it or prevent it from happening. It's going to be what it's going to be. We have the Two of Wands, the Fool, Six of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Strength, and the Two of Pentacles. Until you can get on your shit and get your own life and your own house and your own things, you're just going to have to take life as it comes and wait around, or wait until you can have that, so you can be with whoever you want, or whatever your situation may be. Maybe you're living with someone and they wouldn't allow men or women sleeping or staying the night over with you, or vice versa, or dating. Say you're too young and you're still under, you're 18 or younger, 17 or younger, and they don't want you dating, so you have to live with their rules because you live under their house. So somebody, I feel like here in the situation, has some type of either expression that they have been wanting to own up and say, or they just like something to express, or they have to live with, kind of deal with those consequences or something around that, like that. We have the Hierophant for their energy. What are you doing, Daddy? You got a bath today? Come here, baby. Oh, he did, though. He did. He was a good boy. Oh, he was a good boy. He's chunky. He just ate some din-din. Some brie cheese. He got fattened up. Huh. Oh, I'm burping. I think I got his collar a little too tight on his neck. Yeah, we're gonna take it off. Just sit still for a sec. Don't move. He got his back legs ran over, so he's always dangling his foot or standing up on his front feet because he's got no balance in his back. I kind of gotta hold him down. Alright, so we got the Hierophant. Somebody could be married or wanting to be married. We have, or going through divorce, like in a separation. Not sure who they want to decide and a choice regarding love. We have the Hierophant, the Five of Swords, the Lovers, Four of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Ace of Swords in reverse with the Page of Wands at the bottom. So somebody wasn't truthful about who they were and what they wanted, I feel, for a lot of you. So let's get one more card for their energy. Then we'll go get their overall energy. We have the Star. Here's that Star energy we've been wanting to come out. It could be dealing with Aquarius. We have the Ten of Cups at the bottom. Here's the Star. We have the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior, the Three of Swords. Could be a fire sign for some of you too. The King of Cups, the Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, Four of Swords. So yeah, somebody's married and not able to fully commit to you because they're still healing from this previous past heartache, or they're not sure who they want, or they're lying to you about something, that they still have feelings for their ex. They're probably still communicating with them. They may even have a family with them, and they see themselves as the Nine of Cups with this family, abundant and happy, the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, this person isn't ready to let go of their old life. At least not just yet, but I'm feeling like the roots are deep here with them in this connection. So they plan on being in this Nine of Pentacles energy for a little while. And the Lovers here. This person may even like being single because they can spread their wings, explore, and do whatever and be with whoever they want to be with. You know what I mean? Let's get their overall energy. But they also may have some toxic shit attached to them with that Devil card there. Yeah, Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. They may have dug themselves a pretty deep hole. And I don't see them maybe getting out of it anytime soon because of, certainly if this person had third or fourth or fifth parties, they're married and they couldn't be upfront with you in the beginning. So this feels like the reading I did yesterday as well. Same old story, shit. Six of Wands at the bottom. King of Pentacles, the Empress, the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Justice, and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, this person, whoever they were entertaining or with, I don't see them letting go of this person anytime soon. If anything, I feel like they're trying to repair that relationship, and that's that. Yeah, they might even end up having a victory as far as them rekindling this let's get one card for their overall energy, the Devil, and we'll get the overall energy between the two of you guys. The Seven of Swords in reverse and the Page of Wands. So something isn't what it seems. You have to proceed with caution and read the fine print. If you are divorcing this person or whoever this could be a past connection for some of you. Let's get that Seven of Swords, sneaky behavior in reverse. Hi, Dobby. I can't believe he's actually sitting with me during the reading. He never does. Good boy. Oh, hi, babies. He's full because he ate too much dinner. He ate too much, didn't he, Mommy? Didn't he, Mommy? Yes, he did. He's a good baby. He's a good baby. You may have had the sun with them, the happiness at one point, but as far as right now, you couldn't even tell because they're still in this Devil energy. All right. Someone near to you is dispensing bad advice, or could you be the one who talks too much? We have the Five of Cups and the Seven of Wands at the bottom and the Six of Swords swimming away towards, in their eyes, a whole, wish fulfillment, which would be their ex-person, I feel like. They see as, not saying they don't see you as wish fulfillment, but obviously there's still some uncertainty and there's unsettled issues in that connection that we're just not even gonna get into. I mean, that you guys probably already know about, right? I mean, it is what it is. What did I want to get? Oh, I wanted to get the colors. What colors? Could even be to do with your aura. What's coming in, like resonating. What's going to resonate for you, viewer? Could even be like a shirt that you wear. But this is also going to define your personality, I feel like, too. And every zodiac sign is different, so you might chalk it up to it fits you good. You never know. We have gray, gray and black. And we have violet at the bottom. The color of compromise and control. And it's considered an invisible color. And control. Gray is neutral, conservative and unemotional. So this person could be unemotional. It is practically solid as a rock, making it incredibly stable, reliable, and calming. This could be you, collective. It has a peaceful, relaxing, and soothing presence. Gray avoids attention, but offers mature, insightful advice to anyone who asks. Gray area means something unclear or undefined. So your relationship could be in this gray area. Take it how it resonates. We have black, the color of power and sophistication. It is an incredibly strong and intimidating color that executes authority and makes us feel secure and protected. Often seen at formal and prestigious events, this mysterious merveille arouses and seduces our senses with its elegance and sexiness. To black out means to become unconscious. So we have something being in the gray area, unclear, to becoming unconscious. So you may have a suitor that you're not even aware of yet that could be coming into your energy fields. We have violet, this color, the color of wisdom and sensitivity. Violet is one of the most popular and well-liked hues. However, some of its flaws are hypersensitivity and narcissism. Fortunately, the good outweighs the bad. Wise, thoughtful, and empathetic are just some of Violet's positive attributes. Violet holds more blue undertones than purple. All right, so you could be popular right now. You could even be going unnoticed at work, or being noticed at work for how powerful and elegant you really are and how smart you are, that people may have doubted you for or misplaced, like hadn't noticed before. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Doubted your worth, maybe. Underestimated you. And I'm wearing gray today. Isn't that funny? All right, what's coming in, please? We have 41. Forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. We have fruition. So all of your wildest dreams and... I don't want to say that. I'm just going to say something's coming to fruition for you. Because you might not notice it like that, an extreme, like, wow, bam, it's here. It may come slowly, but then you'll finally start to realize it, like, yeah, wow, things are finally coming into fruition for me. We have abundance at the bottom. We have patience, beauty, which I did just hear beauty in the beast, so it's funny that we have that. We have laws, not justice, rules that are not fair, and we have falling, the unknown, descent, momentum, and change, number 4. Falling narcolepsy. We have all in the golden afternoon, number 1. Inspiration, creative spark, imagination, and conception. So yeah, you're being seen right now. Your abundance, your worth, or you could be well known at places. We have will, number 13, Scorpio energy, and 20, keep your temper. Don't allow your anger to rule you. Could be a fire sign watching this. A stubborn Taurus with Empress energy. And 33, I want to be a queen. Stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing a test. However that means to you. And we have 3, follow the white rabbit. Curiosity meets opportunity. So there's that promotion at work. There's that being seen. Abundance, giver of life, fertility, things multiplying, money, more money, income, coins, all that good stuff. We have trust. 32 with that egg moon. Realization. Why can't I talk today? You've maybe been on a test for a while now. This is, little did you know, like, this was part of the test the whole time. Something for you was a test, proving your worth, proving your honesty, your loyalty, your integrity, your morals, who you were as a person, your wits, your willpower. We have realization, creation, do not drink poison, do not do things you know are bad for you. Focus, balance, power, attraction, assessing change, thunder moon. We have hunger, wolf moon. We just had the wolf moon. You were hungry for more. You felt like people didn't get you. You wanted to know who you were. You were starving for that knowledge. Now you know. Now you know what you're capable of. Blossoming, the unexpected. We have nonsense. It's time to talk sense. Or maybe people didn't even know who you really were because you didn't know who you really were at first. Now you do. Now you are blowing people away right out of the water. We have painting the roses red, covering up errors. Painting the sky blue is what I heard. Gratitude. So you're giving back. You're thanking the universe for all you have, what you have accomplished, what they have given you in this lifetime. Why they gave it to you, why you were worthy, why you were deserving of certain things that other people weren't. You're giving back now. The void, you're filling that void. We have wisdom because of it. Now you're able to fill the void because you have wisdom. Sorry, Dobby. We have choices that didn't go unpunished. Like, you had to learn things the hard way to get where you want to be today. We have choices, feeling blocked or restrained. And you are rare and free. There are not many like you. Number 38. And we have protection. Beautiful. So that's what we have from that deck, guys. That is the Alice in Wonderland small pocket size version holographic with the Queen of the Goddess moon pocket size holographic as well. So yeah, you passed the test. You're declaring your freedom, your sovereignty, your rights, who you are as a person. All right, so we have mending and chaos and conflict, number 33 and 52. What's coming in, please? for the overall energy in the universe, the messages, what we don't see, what we need to know at this time that will be life or death for us. For example, is the end of the world coming? Will we be fine? Will the world continue on? Will we live? Will it not blow up or explode? Anything like that. Do we need to know, angels and spirit guides? Like major dramatic changes. Is there anything coming in at this time for us that we need to know? Calling on my spirit team, we have Gabriel, wearing astral travel, projection. It's just one portal, one tunnel into like a pathway of knowledge and existence. So there's many that, like our brain has many pathways. It's the same with portals in the universe that we don't even see, but tunnels, holes, what is that called? Space travel or something like that. We have building blocks, thinker, regeneration. We have Ariel here. Aunt Renee is here. We have Michael. Gabriel's here. And we have any other angels there with us tonight for this reading, please? I think they're all mad at me. God is here with us. Jesus. Round and around, a message in a bottle. Chaos and conflict and orphaned. Between worlds, regeneration, the thinker and building blocks, loyal heart and truth be told. So you've been forgiven, you've ascended, you've learned the lesson, so to speak. Like your path is clear, you know who you are, you understand God, you understand your role that you play as his child, so to speak. The work that we do here on this planet, humanity, loving, caring, helping others, being selfless, giving the shirts off our back, are just examples of doing right by and for God. So we deliver this message in a bottle. We've been chosen for a reason. We're rare, unique, and beautiful. We were chosen. We're free. We are divine. We're earth angels. We are humans that have ascended to higher realms because we've done the work. That's what makes us unique. We have Y at the bottom, community and loyal heart, because we've been loyal this whole time and nothing could break us. We've been through all the tests, and that still couldn't break us, like I said, or make us unloyal. We've been loyal this whole time. We've proved ourselves. We've done the work. We've passed all the tests we needed to. We've been through the orphan stages of humanity, either in this lifetime, past lifetimes, or both, all the above. We have yin energy. We have mending. Now it's our turn, our time to help others heal and progress and open up and get in the feeling. We have like all that glitters is gold and the never-ending story with a change in the wind. It's our chance now to help somebody else change and grow and see that God is the only way, and through our word and our voice and passing it on to others through love and experience is how we're going to ultimately do what God chose us to do. It's up to us to make the ones that feel alone and orphaned part of this community. revert from dark to the light now and be part of our team, our family, Loyal Heart Regeneration. Hi, babies. The thinker and building blocks. So we have a big mission. We were here sent on this earth for a divine purpose, for a reason. Remember that golden gate, so all that glitters, it's not going to be gold if we don't put in the inner work and make it that way. Like a diamond in the rut, well, you wouldn't have gotten that diamond unless you mined around it or cold, you know what I mean? Undug the diamond. So that's part of what we're doing now, is we've done the inner work, is what that means. And now we earn the right to, we've earned that gold, you know, all that glittery stuff. That's beautiful and divine and ours, because we earned it. We have Treasure Island. We have time to go, 45. We have new life. Yeah, we have TikTok, fork in the road in the reverse, and flexible in reverse. And poised with soulmates. So it's a privilege, I'm hearing, to meet your soulmate in this lifetime, because if you didn't do the inner work and you still are doing good, sending the word by God, you're doing everything you're supposed to, sending the love, opening people, making them more aware, but you're still doing things that are wrong and still kind of messing up, it's a privilege to be with your soulmate. You are only deserving that if God thinks that you're deserving of that. So just remember that at the end of the day, truth be told, in peace. So if you're still fucking up and doing things like you're not supposed to be doing, well, there's a reason probably why you haven't been, because you're doing something wrong still in God's eyes. So we're going to get the Wisdom Energy Oracle. So you really have to be at your best behavior to, and really earn it to be with your person. I've never looked at it that way, but that's actually a really good way of looking at it, because a lot of people take it for granted or don't see it in that way and think it's easy, or we see them as the lucky ones, but really it's kind of like changing your perspective on it, looking at things from maybe the way they're supposed to be viewed the whole time, and we didn't even know that because nobody had woken us up to that. We were brainwashed or programmed this whole time. So we have number 30, TikTok. Well, here's flexible in reverse. It doesn't say a protection message. When you or someone else becomes too rigid, you lose the access to growth and untapped potential and find yourself in an us versus them scenario. Loosen up, open your mind and heart, and see if a more flexible approach feels better. Being rigid will set you up for a fight where there are only losers and no winners. Could you find a way to bring about a result that is mutually beneficial? No. Or meet in the middle? Probably not. Make spirit a great mediator or mentor. And then we have 13, fork in the road. Central meaning. Time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligations to make a necessary choice. So the Oracle's message: every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road and are being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by living through God and being authentic and real and speaking your truth every day, or choosing left, or by choosing right, the right way to go? Will you take the road less traveled, or the one well worn by others who have come before you? This is your choice and yours alone to make. Circumstances by other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is an important crossroads. So doing right and showing being as a teacher and mentor and lending a hand to those in need is the right way to go about it. And showing that other people who don't do that, obviously, aren't doing something right, because love is free. They should do that willingly and effortlessly without asking for anything in return. So can you kind of see where the patterns have been off this whole time? People have been living in the wrong mindset this whole time. We're in an hour and 5 minutes now. So it just kind of makes you more aware of who's real and who's fake. We have take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience. Relationship message. You've reached a moment of truth and the evolution of your relationship, which will you choose, to open up to the possibility of love or to remain isolated, to go deeper and commit to mutual passion, or to walk away. This is a time to take responsibility for your truest desire and follow it. Be honest with yourself and what you're willing to do. Invest and give. Then choose. See, I told you. You cannot make a wrong choice. If you move forward with a relationship, know that will be based in truth and authenticity. This could be any relationship, even with your animal. You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone, or ending things because you're afraid of the intensity of genuine connection. All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships. Regardless of the decisions you make, it will place you on a path to a truer experience of the heart. And we have number 30, TikTok. What, baby? What? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Timelessness, divine timing, and immeasurable time. All right, let's get the energy. All right, guys. And then I'm going to have to take my dog out because he's got to go to the bathroom. He had a whole bunch of food to eat, didn't you? He had a big course meal. So I feel like for some of you, the time is really close to that Treasure Island card there. Like this close. I can feel it. All right, what's coming in, please, angels and spirit guides? For my viewers at this time, what messages do they need to know pertaining the bigger message, the bigger picture here? Feel free to claim this if you feel it resonates with you. Feel free. Write down in the comments below. I am free. I am awoken. I am free. I am awoken. I am loved. Amen. And claim it. Okay. I am a God, or I'm a child of God. You can also write. So comment that down below. If you love this video and you want to send the message, feel free to share it and get more people to subscribe to the channel. And let's do this thing, right? We have cornucopia number 11. We're revolving. We are tending our garden at this time. We're coming together. We have Healer of the Ages, 51, 111. Maybe of significance. What, Abby? What? The Temple Path, because we are coming to a point where that's the only way we feel. That's the only way. It's instilled, it's ingrained in us. It's almost as if that path leading us down to the temple is, here's Uriel showing up, inside of us, and it was inside of us all along, like part of our genetics, our makeup, our DNA. That's it. That's interesting. We have Angel of Strength. We have Blossoming Abundance. We have Attachment in reverse. So you're letting go of attachments now. Anything that binded you. You're walking away and you're returning home to be free and once and for all with that, the garden and the gate. You're coming home to yourself. You're coming home to your newfound, profound hope, love, experience, your family, your soul family, your journey, God, who you call your higher power, what you believe in, God, Jesus. So this is a message. This is a big message right now for you guys. This is beautiful. We have appreciation. We have envy and journey. So somebody who's not healing is going to eventually get left behind because they are not following their heart. they've been taken off course by the lesser of two evils. Less fortunate, I'm hearing. But if you are a subscriber watching my channel, going to have a victory. You are part of my soul tribe, soul family. We all have a divine purpose, a mission here in this lifetime. We chose and signed up for this mission before we even were born and came to this step foot on this earth, I'm hearing. It was all written in the stars. Here's Raphael. That heart chakra and third eye chakra energy. Healing, love. We have the sun, we have action. We have blossoming abundance, and we have broken heart with patience at the bottom. Raphael and Uriel are going to help. They're going to heal. They're going to bring light in through our bodies, through our crown chakra. It's up to us, though, how we take action and bring in the happiness and love in order to heal that we all seek within. So Spirit's saying to have patience. Anything else before we tie up this reading? Even money for some of you may start to manifest because of this. It will manifest and come together for everyone in different ways. Some will be love, some will be healing, some will be the garden and the gate, some will be getting out of this toxic situation to bring in better love into your life. Worthy, deserving. Some will be money inheritance. Some will be, everybody's path is different. Your soulmate, your twin flame. Appreciation in the world. All right. Rebuking, reclaiming your power, repenting, doing all of that inner work to come home or be able to, when the time comes, be able to return home because you've done what you need to do to make the odds right. We have Gabriel and we have Metatron, Yin and Yang, Happy Family, and Camille showing up. We have a man holding a heart and door to romance, door to spirit. Uriel, angel of balance, angel of love, and Michael. Your financial constraints will be lifted. Your anxiety will be gone. I'm hearing diminished. You'll have good advice to you, good friends everywhere you turn, left and right. It'll almost be like heaven on earth. You'll hear the trumpets, you'll hear the choir singing, the angels. Like, this is something big that we are getting ready for, and it's only up to us to share the wisdom and the power through the divine that we have within ourselves to others before us as we get ready to experience this new chapter. For some of us, our old ways into the other world, like when we die, where we go, like to heaven, the other side, the golden gates, as I was speaking of. So what else do we need to know, please, angels and spirit guides, for our mission here, part of our mission here on earth, as we transpire to the other side, or our mission from now until and through after we die. Like what's going to happen? Our journey. What do we need to know? Will we be saved? Will our souls still be there? Will we be free? Will we see our, what's going to happen? What's coming in? This is just giving you guys a heads up so we know that we're not alone. I feel like there'll be our families and friends and others waiting for us on the other side. Jesus, our children, years and years of passed on ancestors and loved ones. Your sensuality is beautiful, sewer mermaid. We have snow angel. The signs are with you already. I'm a winter baby. I'm born in December, so I resonate with winter. We have shallow grave. You miss someone, so you will be 29 years old. You could be 25. May have a passed on loved one that died at a young age. We have the age 4 here. We have 18. And we have 21, miracle. You are unlike anyone else. Your complexities are interesting and unique and make you you, I'm hearing. We have pink lotus fairy, a time for spirit. It's a time to give rather than take. Could be a Virgo too that's watching. Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces. We all matter. All of us, each and every single individual one of us matter. Alright, so what do we need to know? Number 3, Little Red Riding Hood, I am not a victim. Yeah, you matter. You're not a victim of anything. You are unlike anyone else. Clockwork Pumpkin, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. An important end, a new beginning. So the answers are within us. Yeah, from death comes rebirth. I am Kali, number 13. So it's the 18th. It was May 18th was the day I got, not the 13th. Alice in the Sea of Tears, cast away out of your depth, feeling abandoned, number 11. So that's one portal. And Mildew Fairy, cleanup time, number 15. Let's see if we get the number 18. Angels and Spirit Guides. So 28. Strange companions in stranger places. Challenges, use your imagination. We have eat time. We have 6. Autumn is my last chance. Please don't lose hope. And 34. Faceless ghosts and the haunted girl. Ghost people. You may be they call it a death witch, where you help spirit. No, hold on. Yeah, I think it's a death witch. Spirit and ancestor work, mediumship, aids passing spirits, deeply connected to nature and the metaphysical world. There's a metaphysical witch. There's not a metaphysical witch. Where am I getting that from? Divination witch, sorry. Palmistry, tarot reading, pendulums, tea, reading runes, bone throwing, candle readings. We have a Celtic witch, studies many forms of witchcraft, folk magic, ritual, spellwork, deities. Lunar witch, attunes to and honors the moon, studies lunar phases, comfortable at night. So I'm all of these witches. We have kitchen witch, green witch, and sea witch. Cosmic witch. Includes astrology and practices, horoscopes, zodiac signs, and planetary placements, celestial and lunar magic. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 witches. The number 8, 18. Okay, so we have 32. So I'm all 8 of those witches. Artemis of the Forest. Now you're independent and free. And you see clearly. Number 12, clairvoyance. Number 11, again, dried flower fairy, sweet memories. And 36, mend a broken heart fairy, healing from heartache. You may have a brother that's significant to you. We have Kinsoon, I will show you to whom to trust. Number 2. And number 18, Violet Duchess. And we had Violet at the bottom. Oh my god. That's crazy. And my channel is called Firefox Fairy. If that don't fucking put a woof in your bells and scare you a little. We got the fox, we got the oranges. Like, everything is coming together. Everything's happening for a reason. We are awake. Stifled, bored, and stuck. We have Snow White and her animal friends. You inspire trust and confidence. Number 9 at the bottom. Jesus. And number 14 under that. Glamour, intrigue, and drama. That's temperance energy, Sagittarian energy. So yeah, this is a big shift, a big time in our lives where we're healing from heartache. Please don't lose hope. Challenges, use your imagination. Ghosts, we're becoming able to be aware and be free now and able to tap into our endless potential of gifts that we have. Artemis of the Forest, you're now independent and free, 32. Vibes are about change. This is crazy. So, tell me what you think in the comments below. Let me know what you think, your thoughts, everything we just discussed and talked about tonight. I mean, do you think I'm crazy or no? I mean, so anyway, please, to help a girl out, like I said, please check out my Amazon wish list or send in what you'd like, what decks and oracle decks you'd like me to use for the channel. I am not working right now, so that's why I'm kind of relying so heavily on your guys' support for donations for the channel, and for my equipment, for a microphone, and donations and gifts, aka my wish list, or any deck that you pick or that's on my list. I'll greatly appreciate it. It will benefit so much, not only for us, but for you guys as well. We have Clover, Release Your Guilt, number 21. And we have 38, Villain, You Can Rewrite the Story, confirmation. And I just put seashells up on around my candle. Isn't that funny? And we have Evil Queen, You Deserve Sugar, Not Salt, number 2. High Priestess energy there. Anything else? Yeah, because number 1 is the Magician energy. Okay, because I got it confused. Mishap the other day. Number 22. So 222. We have Library. Take control of your own narrative. I know Dobby's got to go out soon. And Voyage. You already have all the answers. I always get Libra and Gemini energy when I look at this card. It reminds me of my friend. She's Indian or Native American. Danielle. When I see, she's a Libra, but she reminds me of her. I don't know why. She's beautiful. Anything else, angels and spirit guides, that we need to know at this time? Danielle A. Okay, this is in reverse. Homeward, take yourself out on a date. This card got ruined. Did I tell you about how my cards got lost and they ended up years later finding their way back home to me? So yeah, that was a funny story on one of my videos we shared. I think it was on the Earth Signs videos. I'm not sure. Anything else? Angels and spirit guides. 30, Castle. It's time for healing, not war. And number 11. There's that portal number again. Sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. Escapist. Come home to yourself. So homeward. Take yourself out on a date. Maybe somebody's going to be coming into the picture here. You have a birdie. Someone coming to see you that you may not even expect or be aware of and surprise you. We have Dragon, Slay Them All, and Lighthouse, Don't Doubt Your Self-Worth. Tower, Unplug and Relax for a Spell, number 3, and Sword, number 7, Make the Change. Alright. We're going to just pull from this last oracle, and maybe the next video we'll just do mainly about love. We'll do your soulmate, because I know some of you did want to get that love messages in tonight. I'm sorry we didn't do that. Got a little off course, but I find it just as important too. Who doesn't like to know what's going on with economically with our world and what might happen? The what ifs, you know. What's coming in? Angels and spirit guides. So relax, unwind, watch a good one of your favorite TV movie shows. I'm hearing, just, you know, cuddle, take time for yourself, enjoy yourself in front of the TV, at home, drink some coffee, popcorn, tea, whatever. This cozy tea, what was that? 13, Thumbelina, expectations. Don't even have expectations. Just chill out, relax, and be happy and comfy. All right, we have the Wood Maiden 39 Trust. Trust that you have, yeah, trust and love that you can trust yourself even, and others who are deserving will come to you. We have Wounds 33, Verde Prato, Puss in Boots, Wit, 6, Jealousy, The Poisoned Apple, The Wild Swans, Dedication 42. We have The Mixie of Millpond, Memory, 27, The Light Princess, Ungrounded, and The Day Boy and Night Girl, Balance. Snow White, Purity, number 1, and number 44, Water and Salt, Truth. We got Sister Love, Snow White, and Rose Red at the bottom. So don't forget, guys, it's your duty, it's up to you to continue to nurture, care, and foster these words, prophetic words, and open people's eyes and spread the message of love and truth about God and Jesus from one mouth to another. Take care, be blessed, so mote it be, and have faith and love and thank God. Until we meet next time, bye guys.